Hellos, my sweet creative owlings, and welcome to me introducing you to the brushes that I've been obsessing over the past few months. These brushes are all on Clip Studio Paint. They might be on other art programs, but I would not know that. You can look into that yourself. All but one of these brushes are free to download and use. So if you like any of them, go ahead and check them out. Take advantage of that. Seriously, guys. Alright, immediately moving on to the very first brush I want to show you guys. It is called the Casper Brush. It is free to download, and you can find it under the content ID number 1708763. This pen is the pen that I go for when I want something to look rushed, sketchy, rough. It's really fun to use. I actually used this on a recent sketch of AU Papaya, where it is an alternate universe where he survived and Luca perishes. It's fine, nobody talks about it. If I just zoom into that sketch, you can see just how rough the line art actually is. It's actually more rough when you're using it away from these dark colors that I have right here. But yeah, overall, it's a brush that I really like to use. It makes my hand feel very flowy and free just because of how janky it is. I don't know. I really like it. Give it a try. The second brush I want to talk about is, of course, the 34 strength pen. I mean, at least that's what it's titled. I'm not sure if it's a different title, but you can find it under the content ID 1780964, and this is also a free brush. That is right, free brush. This is another brush that's pretty janky, but not as janky as the Casper pen. I've actually been using it for my updated YouTube, Twitter banner thingy, whatever it's called. If you zoom into it, I guess if I show it, you can see that it's like jankier. No, it's janky like the Casper pen, but I feel like it's more solid. It's not as soft as the Casper pen. So yeah, you're gonna notice that a lot of these are either janky or pencil-y. They're really good for rough sketches. That's just kind of the aesthetic that I really like right now. So yeah, again, like I said, this one is free to use and I really like it a lot. Alright, the next pen is called the Chi pen or khaki pen. Not exactly sure, but it is free to use or download, and I think this is actually a set of 2 brushes, so there you go. The content ID number is 1725449. 1725449. You got that. Alright, listen, this is another rough, janky brush. I have a type, but this one is rough in a dry sort of way. When you use it, it kind of looks like you're using a drying out paintbrush, I guess, when they're drying out at the edges. And it also has a square shape to this brush. I love it so much. Okay? Just need you to understand that. Love that brush. Moving on. I don't know. I don't think I hyped it up enough. It's fine. The next brush is actually more of a painterly brush. Finally, some variety. Literally the only variety you'll get in this whole video. It is called the Zasara paintbrush oil wind. I think there's some kind of translation thing there, but Zasara paintbrush. And the content ID number is 1751444. And as you can see from whatever's on your screen right now, it is beautiful. Even though this brush is more for painting, I use it for line art mostly. Mostly for like the super unfinished chibi things, like the openings I've done in my past videos. A lot of those use the Zasara brush. And I did use it to color in my Irwin doodle, but I'm not proud of that picture at all. So yeah, don't base the goodness of that brush on my art, please. Give it a chance. It is free. The next brush I'm going to talk about is probably my number 1 favorite right now, and it has been for a while. And I forgot when I used it in a recent artwork, but people were asking about what brush that was, so I know for sure it is beautiful and worth it. And it's free. It is called the 6 Pencil Soft Brush, and the content ID number is 1730414. And there is another version of this brush from this content creator, brush creator, and I guess it's just not as soft. I have not used the other one. This is the only one I use, and this is when I want something to look like it was drawn with pencil or some sort of traditional medium. It is my go-to brush for anything. I am obsessed with pencil textures for digital art. Listen, I don't know. It's beautiful. Favorite brush, free to download. You should get it. And if I'm not using this brush, I'm using Bristle 3 from this pack set. Let me pull that up really fast. Whoopsies. So, fair warning, this is actually the brush set that is not free to download. It costs 10 clippy, but I don't know, I guess they're just called clippy, like clippy points. They are Clip Studio paint points that I guess you have to buy them. I just earned them through the holidays when you just sign in and you get 10 a day or whatever. I don't know. So not very expensive. 10 clippy doesn't sound too bad. But yeah, it's a bristle set. It's a set of 3 brushes and the content ID number is 1876860. I actually just mainly use the Bristle Pen 3. That is my favorite one out of the whole set. It's like the pen that I just showed you that was a little bit like a dry traditional medium, some kind of pencil or something like that. But this one is a bit rougher and I really like it. And I also feel like it's softer to use, kind of like it blends a little bit. I don't know how to describe it, but I actually use this brush on my favorite portraits of Mace and Jules. And that's probably on the screen, but if you zoom in, it looks kind of like pencil-y, but just, I don't know. And the last pen set that I'm going to talk about is called the Die set, or DAE set, Die set, I don't know. And the content ID number is 1872771. This is actually a pack of 5 pens, and it is free to download. I probably said that. Did I say that already? I don't know. I'm sorry. If you look on your screen, you can see all the different textures, or I don't know, the properties of the different pens. I feel like I don't really have to explain myself. It's just they're good. They're good. I like them a lot. They're soft. Some of them are softer than others. And I just really like using them for softer art or, I don't know, man. I use everything for rough art. That's just my aesthetic right now. Well, that is all for this brush show and tell video. If you guys end up downloading these brushes to use in your art, let me know because I don't know, I think that's really cool. Thank you so much for watching. Please be good owlets, owlings. We'll figure this out. Alright, take care of yourselves. Love you. Bye.